we are live. Hello, people. Hello, friends. Who are theoretically here right now. Okay.
I love the delay.
Oh.
So I can't tell if it's... No, I can't tell if it's started on the YouTube.
It should have started on the
Oh,
YouTube.
there we go. Yep.
We're there.
Yep.
People,
Perfect.
people. Voices, voices, as we oft will say.
Indeed. Indeed. Hello, friends. Hi.
Howdy. So what you're looking at right now, those on the screen, is Kathy putting a lot of trust in me giving her commands.
Yeah.
And just saying, just run it. What's the worst that could happen, right?
Yeah. And Jay wanted me to start it like on stream. Little did I know how long it would actually take.
That was one of the reasons why I kind of wanted you to run it before we started streaming, because I was like, I'm not sure how long it's going to take. And then we would have to fill the dead air. Oh, we've got a bunch of highs. Hold on.
Hi, friends.
We're going to just throw all of the chats into Carly.
Thanks, Ecamm. Use code CONDUIT.
Yeah. Ecamm is just like doing things right now.
Ecamm is baller.
Railsy. Everybody's getting their shout outs. Okay, y'all are chatting more than I'm used to. So I'm like, Pillix. Brew install what? That was brew install Python. Hello, Michael.
Yeah. I'm a Python developer now.
Yeah. I mean, that's the first step. I mean, do you want to
install the program?
Yeah. Do you want the official become Python developer? Because we can make that happen.
Nope, I'm good.
No, it's really quick. Just type in Python, enter.
In terminal?
In the terminal, yeah. Oh, yeah, that's right. Close that terminal, open up a new one.
I feel like that's kind of
This is gonna be
tracks.
This is gonna be very fun. Oh no, add a 3 to the end. I'm not a fan of this already. There we go. Now type in print, open parentheses, open double quotes, all in one.
Space. Hold on. All in one. Okay. Double quotes. Oops. Nope.
You can still do double quotes. It's fine. You can still do double quotes. No. Just get rid of the second print.
Okay.
Now type in hello space world in the double quotes and then in closing parentheses. Now press enter. Kathy, you've officially written a Python program. You've done Python things. You're now, by the powers invested in me, I now pronounce you a Python developer.
Boom. Boom. All right. Yes. Let's go.
On to the next one. No. Okay. So.
Sure, James and JD, I will both absolutely now fix your codes or make it worse. Who knows?
Oh man. So I'm not even gonna go there. There's a whole episode of Conduit that I want us to talk about based on a comment that someone made while we've been working on this open source contributors program thing. That it's gonna be good. We'll save it for Tuesday. Also, hi, by the way, people who may be watching us for the first time, I'm Jay and
I'm Kathy.
And we're the hosts of Conduit, and we're doing this because of this amazing little thing called the Relay for St. Jude.
Sorry,
thing.
I'm shout out James Thompson for the shirt for Peak Out.
Oh, absolutely! Shout out to James Thompson for the shirt. I just pushed buttons, and I don't know what they did. No, it's fine. I'm good. We're doing this for the Relay for St. Jude event, where we have raised a total of $962,328.03, which is wild.
That's bananas.
It really is. And as a part of this, we have decided to do a Kathy J role reversal. For those that don't know, I am a Python developer, and as I've been told, influencer, which I was like, that's weird. I don't know how I feel about that, but considering I just put on a conference and then went to another conference, I'm feeling very open to the phrasing. And Kathy, what do you do?
I do many, many things, but one of the things that I do is I am a dance photographer, and so Jay is going to be an editor of photos. So
Yes. So Kathy's going to
lucky
be writing
y'all.
programs, and I'm going to be editing photos. And we've decided we're going to take an hour with each. So I've got an hour to teach Kathy enough Python to write a program that does a thing, and then Kathy has an hour to get me to edit a few photos. I feel like it's going to be a very stressful first hour, uh, in that Kathy doesn't write code ever, and
Nope.
and I edit photos from time to time, but nowhere near like this type of editing. So I'm going to try to forget everything that I know and do different things. Oh, see, I love how people are already coming up with ideas,
I know that's a great idea.
except for we're not doing that because that
Nope.
requires more patience than what I have. Like, I have an idea of how I could do that, like without having any knowledge of how some of these APIs work in the back. But I don't want to teach Kathy how to scrape websites. That sounds
That sounds
dubious
terrible.
at best. I mean, it probably would help you in your day to day, but also no, that sounds hard.
But okay, so here's the thing. Here's the thing with these types of like code stuff is I feel like so often I'll talk to people that are like, I have this complex whatever that goes out and it scrapes websites or whatever, and then it breaks, and then you spend more time fixing it than it would take. But also my stuff isn't like scraping 100 websites. Like I'm usually like researching stuff for clients, and so it's an individual thing. It doesn't do a whole like long thing.
Yeah.
Um
Also, Kathy, ignore that comment because that's
Okay.
me just typing to the chat.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, I don't know what this means.
Yeah. You could totally get like that number, but you're right. That is actually 100% why I don't want to do this, because the only way that I know how to do it, it could break next year. So like, couldn't really do it the next time. If you had like a
Yeah.
spreadsheet or something, like, yeah, we could use like the Google Sheets API or something to get like the value in the spreadsheet. But
Yeah.
we're going to do something really easy. And in fact, this is one of the things that I wrote that when I was an early developer that made me want to quit my job and become a developer full time. And that is, we're going to take a folder of whatever photos that you have, and we're going to rename all the files in the folder to be whatever that is.
Well, this is perfect because we had a football game on Friday, which is September 27th. However, when I exported all of the files from that, I put September 28th in the file name. So this is actually like really helpful because I can fix that in the files.
Okay. Yeah, you could. I do worry
Or
a
do you
little
have
bit.
something else?
I do worry a little bit about like, as we start changing file names, remember that those file names are being changed. So
Right.
if
No, nothing else is linked though.
okay. I just
Like this
don't
is
want
just for my this is just for my historical record.
Cool. I love how like Railsy and like Turquoise are now working on the side quests of like building the API that like gets the tunnel. They're like, you could do this. Oh, they got an API. Here we go. Let's do these things. Affirmations 2.0 also sounds great. I love these ideas. These are really great ideas. Yeah, we're just gonna rename all the files in a folder. Okay, so Kathy, do you have a folder of files that you would like us to rename?
Yes.
And can you present those on the screen? Okay.
Yes.
Awesome. Okay. I'm just going to say, do you have a copy of these just in case we accidentally delete everything?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
There's a
Okay,
lot of
while
them,
that's
so
loading,
it's gonna take a while.
yep. You've already loaded up VS Code, which is great. If you don't mind, can you drag that folder into the VS Code window? I want to see if that works.
Well, after it pastes,
Yeah, that
yeah,
works too.
it's copying.
I was going to say I don't think it's going to affect the what we're doing, but
well, I don't want to touch it until it's solid.
that's true. Cool. All right. So
So just drag and drop like this.
yes, but I will say this is going to be a nitpick, and also yes, I am really bad at nitpicking. Um, when working with files, especially files that you're going to do code things with, sometimes it's good just to make sure that like special characters, spaces, things like that.
Okay.
While it's fine, I think it's fine here.
Nah, I'll fix it.
Okay. More than anything, if you just
Do
replace
I
the
trust the
spaces
authors
with
of the
underscores.
files? Do I
Yes.
trust the files?
Yes, trust the author. You are the author.
Interesting.
So you can trust
Yeah.
them.
Okay. Hold on. Let me. There. Okay. And now I'll drag and drop. There we
Okay. Oh.
go.
Wonderful.
Boom.
Okay. So now we need to create a new Python file. We're just going to do new file where it says start in the middle of the screen. Editing evolved start underneath start new file. Nope, in VS Code.
Oh, there we go.
Yep.
Okay.
And then we're just going to call this rename photos
All like no
all lowercase with underscores instead of spaces. Rename photos.py.
py.
Yep.
Okay. And then enter.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, create file. That's fine. Turquoise, what is your question? So let's take that same print hello world that you put in there. Am I going to teach Kathy camel case or snake case? This is a Python tutorial. I'm going to teach Kathy proper Python here.
Snake case, of course.
Yes. Well, camel case if we had classes, but we won't have classes. That's not going to happen. Okay.
But no, it has to be snake because Python. Duh.
Well, yeah. Okay, so go ahead and save that.
So what does that mean? Like enter? Or how do
Command
I save?
S to save.
Okay.
Okay.
It didn't do anything.
Nope, it's fine. It did what it needed to do.
Okay.
Oh, you didn't do the thing. Okay, cool. Hit Command Shift X. Okay, and then we're gonna see a bunch of extensions pop up. Install that first one that says Python. And then that's just gonna give us some things that make life slightly easier. You can get rid of that welcome window. It's not important. Okay, you can get rid of that window
close
too.
this one too.
Yes. Okay, there we go. Now we have a play
Don't
button.
worry, Kate. You're not the only one. I am also existing in this space.
So do you see the play button in the top right corner?
This one?
Yep. Hit that button.
Sweet.
I want to see what it does. Okay, so it tells you hello world. Perfect. I just wanted to make sure that our coding environment actually works and does things. Okay, so we can get rid of print hello world, but again, you've written an actual script where last time you wrote it in what's called the REPL, which is basically just think of it like a blank Photoshop window, and you just drew a bunch of stuff and you never saved it, and you were like picture.
Okay.
Like that's not really picture, but it is picture things. Whereas this is like an actual file where we will write things, save it, and then we can call that file and it runs it. Okay, so when working with what we're gonna do, I'm gonna walk you through the steps that we're going to do first, and then we're going to do them. So I want you to add 3 double quotes and then a new line.
1, 2, 3.
Okay, perfect. Hit enter. Okay, so VS Code is helping us a little bit. And before anyone asks, no, we're not using Copilot because I feel like that's just cheating and Kathy hates AI. So like, win-win. Okay, so we're going to write the steps that we're going to do. Step 1 is we are going to import pathlib. Write this down. Like just as you would like regular text. Just we're going to
like in
Yep.
this?
Yep.
Okay.
Import pathlib.
Path. That.
Okay, next line. We're going to loop through our current directory. Next line. And then we're going to rename, or we're going to prepend the folder name to the file. And you said you wanted to add the date to the end?
Yeah, I want to switch it. So right now the files say football 0928. I want it to be 0927.
Okay. Ooh.
Or not.
Yeah, let's just not do that.
Okay.
The
So we'll just add 0920.
maybe we'll get bonus. If we get there, let's put like bonus, rename file 0927 instead of 0928.
Okay.
Because that's
What,
that's like
what'd you say?
bonus : rename file to have 0927 instead of 0928. Because yeah, that involves like, thank you, side quest, teach Kathy regular expressions, which I know. That's terrifying.
I don't know what that means, and I'm still terrified.
Exactly.
So
Okay, so go back to where those quotes are at the end, and then put those on their own line, just to clean it up a little bit. Cool. All right, so this is a doc string. This is just comments that are in the file. They don't matter. Normally they could matter if you wanted to have some information in there, like who wrote what and did what. But for us, this is just going to keep us on track. So
okay.
pathlib is a path library. You'll hear lib all the time. Lib just means library. So when you own the libs, you're just owning the libraries, which I think is kind of funny.
Which is good.
Yeah, absolutely. Libraries are amazing. So pathlib has a bunch of different ways to work with files. It also allows us to like work from where we are and go back and forth around. So the first thing that we're going to do is import pathlib, and the best way to do that is to just go down a couple spaces. There you go.
Couple? 2?
Yeah, just do one more. Yeah. Spacing is important. And just type in import pathlib. Exactly like you had it. Beautiful. Okay. So that's telling Python that there's a library called pathlib. We want to load that library in. Pathlib is in what's called standard library. Standard library is basically like a large collection of code that we don't have to write anymore because some really smart and nice people included it in Python, which makes our life easier. Okay, so the first thing that we want to do is we want to get the name of our folder. So we're going to do what's called assigning a variable, and we're going to call that variable folder name. So on another line, or couple lines, so it's a couple lines in between, there we go. We're going to say folder name equal, and we're going to say pathlib.path, and that path is with a capital P. Capital P.
Of course.
Yep. Yes, casing matters in Python and indentation matters in Python. I don't think we're going to run too much into those problems. Also, we have VS Code installed. VS Code and the Python stuff is going to help us stay on the rails. Okay, so now you're going to call this path by adding an open and closing parentheses. Yep, perfect. So what that does is that just says, hey, create this pathlib object, and we can test this by going to the end and then going to the next line. So go right and then press enter.
Okay.
Yep. And then let's just print folder name. Do print like you did with Hello World. Print with the parentheses around it. Nope. Sorry. Print, then parentheses, and then folder name. Yep. Beautiful. So then we press... we run the play. Well, save it first and then run the play button. Actually, let's do this because I'm going to get tired of saying save it all the time. Press command, comma. Type in oh, never mind. Files, autosave. Turn that on where it says autosave. Yeah, after delay. Wonderful. Okay, cool. Now we don't have to save it anymore. It will save itself.
Okay. So just X.
Yep. And then hit the play button again. Okay, so it gave you a dot. The dot doesn't really tell us where. It tells us that we're in the current directory.
Is it this dot here?
It's that dot
you're
there.
Talking about? Okay.
Yes. Now, if we want to get a little bit more specific, what we can do after that path, open and closing parentheses, add our own little dot and do CWD. Sorry, in the line above, line 10. Yep. And then that's a function, so we have to add open and closing parentheses to that as well. Or sorry, that's a method. Now hit play again. And what we should see is a much more detailed description of what our file is. All right. So this is a lot of what writing Python is. It's like doing a thing and then testing that it did the thing that we wanted to do. So it gave us this really long name. That's actually not what we want. We kind of just want the name. So instead of CWD, let's change that to .name. And that is an attribute, so we need to get rid of the parentheses. And the reason I'm noticing those quickly is VS Code will tell you if it's that little cube, it tells you that it's a method. And if it's a wrench, it just tells you that it's an attribute. And attributes don't need the parentheses, methods do. Let's hit play again. And hopefully we should see nothing. Why do we see nothing? What is that? Okay. So let's add back that CWD, and then we're going to add name after it. So CWD with the parentheses, .name.
.name?
Yeah. I'm hoping that does what I think it does. It may not. Oh, it did. Okay, cool. So now we get AA stream. So we've already gotten like a part of it. We're going to need that folder name. Okay. And now the fun begins. I love it. Okay. So below folder name, let's go enter again. And we'll enter it a couple of times. So now what we want to do is we want to iterate through the directory we want to iterate through that directory. Pathlib gives us another method that we can use called iterdir, which is great. That being said, we've kind of already messed ourselves up ever so slightly, and we need to do a slight refactoring here. So instead of folder name, let's call just folder. We're going to get rid of folder. All right, perfect. Now below that line, nope, on line, we're going to go above the line that you're currently on. So, and then press enter. And then we're going to create folder name. So that way we're still doing folder name, but we actually need to get the actual folder path. So let's say folder name equals folder. And then let's grab that .name and move it from line 10 to line, yeah, perfect. Now just get rid of it up there.
Nope.
Now we should be able to hit the play button. And the play button should still give us perfect. All right, so now we can say we have what that folder is. So we can do a for loop. So let's go for file, just for space file on line 14.
Like the number or FOR?
FOR. Yeah, so for loop is, for in. So we're going to do for file in.
Like that?
Nope, in, like
Nope.
inside of.
Oh.
For file in. There we go. Folder. Dot. Iter. ITER.
Is there a space after folder?
Nope.
Okay. IT. That
Yep.
one?
Yep. You can just press enter and it'll complete it for
Okay.
you. And then iter is a method, so we need to add the perfect. Now let's add a colon. And what that colon is telling us is that everything that we're going to write below this that's indented is going to be a part of this for loop. And we're basically going to just do things to the file as it's showing multiple files. So let's just get it to print the actual files out. So we're going to press enter. And we're going to say print file like we did
Space or no space?
with the parentheses. Yep.
Like that?
Yep.
Okay.
Let's do file.name. No, sorry, print file.name. Yeah. Okay, let's hit the play button and see what happens. We should just get a bunch of files. Yes, we did. Perfect. Okay. So we've done the first 2 steps. How are you feeling, by the way?
I feel like I'm back on MySpace. Like doing MySpace, like coding, like cold, like, yeah. But the same, like, I don't, like, you're saying these words. I'm very proud that I can remember which one's the colon and parentheses and all of that. So yeah.
No, this is you're doing good. And again, like, I think where a lot of I'm going to teach you how to write Python things fail is that they want you to walk through like each of these things. Like, you could spend an hour on variables and we could talk about how variables work and we could talk about math, or we could actually just solve a problem that you have.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
I feel like from what I know of many like developers is it's a lot of like trial and error. And like when something breaks, you try and fix it and then you move on to the next problem. Is that accurate?
No, that's I've been working on a problem for 2 days now, and it has purely been like, okay, I'm going to run this. Did it work? No, it didn't work. Why did it not work? Okay, it didn't work because of this error. Let me fix that error. Error's fixed. Did it work? No, it didn't work because of new error. So let me go fix that error. Yeah, and then it works when all the errors are gone. So you're doing great. So now what we want to do to get like the box checked, and then we can go into like wild mode and then try to do this regular expression stuff.
Okay.
So we're gonna comment out the print file name, and the way you comment that out is to just add a hashtag octothorpe at the beginning of the line. You can put it in front of print. Yeah, perfect.
Okay.
And then add a space there. Okay, so now let's go to the another line down. Let's see. What do we want to do? We wanted to get the file name. We want to get the folder name, which we already have. So let's say, is there a pathlib.rename? I'm pretty sure there is a pathlib.rename. There's not a pathlib. Well, it's like path.rename. You'd have to do file.rename. Yeah, file.rename. Okay. So that's going to be a method. So let's add the print. Yep, perfect. And then I'm guessing with rename. Actually, here, let's use our editor. Just click on the word rename. No, it didn't give us the hint. Right click it. Oh, there it goes.
Oh, wait. There we go.
Okay, it just says target. So target is, okay, so just whatever we want the new name to be. Cool. So what we're going to do Yeah, you can do target equals. You don't have to, but you can. And I like that you're being explicit, which is good. That's like a Pythonism. We're going to do file dot name. Oh, sorry. Leave that. Oh, I was going to say you could leave it there, but that's fine too. Do folder name.
Here.
Yes. Plus. Do I want to teach? Yeah, I'm going to teach you an F string. Okay. To the right of the equal sign on that line there, put a F and then double quotes. And then add opening brace, curly brace. We call him curly boy. Yeah.
That one?
And then after name, add the other curly boy.
There?
Yep. Replace that plus sign with a dash or an underscore, your choice. Whatever you think is... I like dashes for those types of file names, I guess. And then you're going to do another curly boy, curly boy. Yep. And inside of that, you're going to do file.name. Yeah. Okay. I think we're done. Hit play. See what happens. We got an error. Oh, we got to close. We need a closing double quote.
Oh.
On the end.
On this side?
Yes.
Like right there?
Yes. Perfect. Did you see what happened in Finder?
Yeah, the file names.
Yeah.
It changed.
Yeah. So that's it. That's the whole thing.
That seems like a lot of work when I could just use Adobe Bridge, but I get that not everybody has it.
There is that. There is the like we don't have Adobe Bridge. There's also the like power that we could use of we're just calling it like this now. But what if you wanted to put the date in front of it, right? So we've got 30 minutes. Do we want to power through this or no?
I'm down.
Okay.
Ignore the yawn.
It's
tired.
going to get the level of complexity is going to go up.
Bring it on.
Exponentially.
Bring it on.
Okay. So what we need to do.
This feels like MySpace. Like up until now, this feels like MySpace coding that I did and LiveJournal coding. Yeah. Back in the so test me, make it harder.
Okay. Let's start by removing the folder name from the programmatically, because if you run this again, it's going to say Ostream, and it's just going to keep adding Ostreams.
That's good. Nice. Yeah.
So yes, we are going into the world of regular expressions, which is something that I would love to avoid. Actually, yeah, no, we have to go into regular expressions. Okay, regular expressions are this like coding like sub-language that the saying is if you have a problem and you try to solve it with regular expressions, you now have two problems. But for what we're trying to do, regular expressions are probably the easiest way to do it. There's some like replace magic that we could do that I really don't like. So what I think we should do is we're going to create a function above the for file and folder.itterdir. So line 13, let's add a couple of blank lines in there. And we're going to create a function, and we create a function by saying def, D-E-F, which is short for define. Let's call that function strip folder name.
Space or...
Yes, space. Def space strip underscore folder underscore name. And we're going to open and close parentheses there. Inside of those parentheses, we're going to add the... Let's add the file. And this is an optional thing that I'm going to say we are going to do because I think it's going to make it easier for you to follow along just a little bit. Do colon space pathlib.path. And what that says is like, hey, code editor, I want you to know that the file that we're going to pass in here is a path. It's a pathlib.path object, which file is. That way, if we start adding some goofy stuff in there, then it's going to get all weird. Okay, so let's add a colon to the end of the line.
After the parentheses?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, and then enter. And let's just put in the word pass for now. Okay, so that just means like, hey, we're going to do something here, but for right now, don't do anything. On line 9, we're going to add another import. We're going to import RE. I like how Railsy put this. Regular expressions is how you can take a sentence like, wow, I love this live stream, and check if it contains the word love in it.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so yep, import RE. That's perfect. Press enter, and let's add in some blank lines there just to keep our spacing right. Okay, beautiful. So now let's go back into strip folder name. And let's go to where it says pass, and we're going to add those 3 double quotes again. Oh, sorry, instead of the word pass. We're going to remove the word pass. And then in between those 6, yep, we're going to put looks for the folder name in the file name. Yeah, that's it. Just so that we can make sure that we're not, you know, we'll look at that later and be like, I don't know what that does. Okay, so the line below on line 18, let's see. Let's press tab. Okay, so we're indented, which means everything inside of the indent is going to belong to the function.
Okay.
So step 1, I'm trying to see if people here are talking. People are, oh, actually, if you want to see what regular expressions could look like, that's accurate. That will do what you're trying to do. Okay, so step 1 is we need to get the parent folder. So we're going to say parent folder equals file. It's either one word or underscored. I would say, yeah, that's fine. Then we're going to do that same. We're going to do file.parent. And then do dot name. Okay. Okay, press enter a few times. And then dedent, just press backspace. So what we need to do is we need to move that for file and folder.itterdir into a place where it won't get ran. We could comment it out like we did before with the octothorpes. What I'd like to do instead is let's create a new function, and we'll just call that function main.
Like here?
Yep, but we're going to define main, so def main. And I put it a line above, but just press enter. That's fine too. Oh, no. Okay, that works. And then give it an open and close in parentheses, and then just a colon at the end, because we're not going to pass anything into it. Okay, so now what you're going to do is select lines 22 through 24, and then press tab. Oh. Yep. Okay. And then now what we want to do is add another line below that. Add another one, dedent all those. And we're going to do a magic. This is like a Python. It's called a dunder method or magic method. It's just going to tell the code that, hey, if you call this code directly, I only want you to do what I tell you below this line. So you're going to do if space underscore underscore name. Enter. Yep. Space equals equals, and then space, and then in double quotes, you're going to put underscore underscore main underscore underscore. And then add a colon at the end. And that's just doing a comparison. It's saying, hey, go find what double underscore name is equal to. And if it's main, then do some stuff. Okay, so now below that, let's just put strip folder name. And then do the open and closing parentheses. And then for the file path, let's just pick drag and, okay, so drag and don't immediately drop, no. Drag a file from your folder. Oh. But don't drop it yet. Drag it over. And then now hold the shift key. Yeah, and let go. There we go. And then wrap that in double quotes. Wonderful. Okay. So in the line 18 in strip folder name, let's just make sure we can get the actual parent folder. So let's just do print parent folder. And what we should see.
Instead of file or after?
On the next line.
Okay. Print. What?
Just press
space?
Enter. Press enter.
Oh.
And then the open and closing parentheses. And then parent folder. Yes. Okay, now hit play. String object has no attribute parent. Oh, yeah, that's my fault. Okay, so line 29.
Yes.
After strip folder name, before the double quotes, add pathlib.path. Yeah.
After the, okay.
Right there.
Pathlib dot.
And then wrap that file name in their own parentheses. Kathy's learning to program. The cops are here.
Yep. Oh no, run away.
Okay, cool.
So play.
I'm reading the comments.
Okay.
So from Sophia, I'm learning nearly as much as Kathy. I've never really had any idea what programming looked like in practice beyond a vague conception of a lot of unreadable code with many line breaks.
Same.
Again, I can't tell people enough. This saved me roughly like 4,000 working hours because I had to do this exact thing for a ton of files and then upload them into a system for like an e-commerce website. And it was like hundreds of thousands of items. And like I ran this little script, did it, and it took like a couple of hours and it was done. And it wasn't even the most optimized code. It wasn't the prettiest code. It was just like basically like this. And yeah, I got to slack off at work for about 6 months and look for a new job. So
amazing.
Okay, so
Also, if you're having fun, make sure you go to stjude.org/relay
and donate.
Yes. Because that's why we're here. Because we hit way back in the day, we hit 500,000.
Yes.
And that is why we're doing the stream. Little did we know we'd be so close to 1 million.
Yes. We have had some donations happen since. Unfortunately, I can't see what the names are. I was trying to figure out how to make that work, and I could not. So yeah, for the folks working on that Tiltify API, y'all let me know.
What app?
Okay, so let's try to play this again. There we go. Okay, so we got stream. So what we've successfully done is said like we can figure out the name of the folder. Now what we want to do is we want to take that plus that dash, that leading dash, and we want to remove it. And
okay, hold on. I need some more words.
Okay. So So we've ran that stripped folder name function that we created.
Okay.
And what it currently does is it gets the name of the file and then it goes and finds the parent. So now what we have to do is we need to check and see if the file name is in if the parent name is in the file name. And this is where regular expressions come in. Because what we can do is we can do re sub, re.sub. So on line 20,
okay,
we're going to say, let's tab into the function itself. We're going to do re.sub. Yes. And then we're going to open parentheses. And we need to give it a raw input. So we do raw input with an R. I'm trying to figure out if you do RF. No. Okay. Get rid of the R and put in parent folder. Okay. That's the pattern that it's going to look for. Hold on. Pattern, replace, and then our string. Okay. So we're going to replace... I'm trying to figure out the right way to do this. I'm going to ask the chat. Chat, do you know? Does the chat know? They're talking about spreadsheets again. Okay.
Yes, because Kate did some incredible stuff with their spreadsheet.
I love it.
And Justin was talking about running code for podcast-thon clips. But yeah, you got to ask, like, they need more words. I need more words. I have no idea what's going on.
No, you're doing fine.
Which is fine. But
yes.
Yeah, they need more words. I don't think they know what you're asking.
Okay, so the question is, we have to create the pattern based off of the variable name. So let's do this. Let's add the dash to parent folder at the top, just because it's going to be easier for a regular expression to find. Not at the top. Line 18, I'm sorry. So line 18, we're going to make that an F string like we did in line 25. So you're just going to say after the equal sign, we're going to add an F and double quotes. And you're going to wrap file.parent.name in curly boys.
Curly boys.
Yeah. And then add a dash. Yeah. And then you're going to add a closing curly boy. Oh, sorry. You already had the closing curly boy. My mouse was on it. I didn't see it. You're going to just add the closing double quotes. Yeah, I was like, why don't you make a regex object with RE compiler or something like that for the var pattern? Because I feel like this is doing the same thing relatively. Okay, so now we're on line 20 where you have parent folder. You're going to do parent folder, comma, inside of the parentheses. So now we need to add it with what we're replacing it with, and that's just going to be an empty string. So you're going to just do a set of double quotes. Okay, and then you're going to add the comma again. And then let's do file.name. Now we need to assign that to a value because it's going to give us a string back. So let's say new file name equals all of that. So in line 20 at the very front of it, we're just going to say new underscore file name equals. Yeah. And then let's print new file name now below that.
Below that.
Line 21. You did it without. Yay! You knew that
That?
print had the thing. Good job. Exactly. All right, we got 10 minutes left. So now let's run that and see what happens. It didn't work.
Basically, strip the.
It stripped the dash
Dashes.
out, but that's it. That's interesting.
That's weird.
That is weird. Hold on. What? Why? I don't understand.
Anyone know?
I don't understand what just happened. Parent folder RE sub. Empty. File.name. That looks correct, but why did it... Add an R? No, you can't add an R there because of the thing. Interesting. I am desperately trying to figure out what just happened. Print parent folder. Okay, wait. Why is it doing a couple of things?
Is it because of this?
I mean, if you remove it and press enter, let's see what happens.
You mean press play?
Yeah.
Or
You're right. Press play.
okay, it's now no longer
It
gone.
makes it 0, but then it doesn't. This is why we hate regular expressions. Why did that not do the thing? I don't know why it didn't do the thing. I'm like looking at this over and over again in my head. Just to
Ooh,
clean
Justin's
this,
broken too.
just to clean this up a tad bit. Remove line 14 completely because I keep seeing Ostream and I'm like, I don't know why it's saying Ostream, but that's why it's saying Ostream. Did I do it backwards? I wonder if I did it backwards. Go.
Oh, I don't know. Let's find out.
Let me go find RE. Yeah, let's just try it. Why not? RE sub. Do RE sub file.name.
Okay, hold on. Where am I going?
Line 19.
Okay.
Basically, you're gonna make that, keep it as that part as it is, but where it has re.sub, we're gonna do file.name, comma, parent folder, comma, empty.
Or like inside the
Inside the thing, yeah.
Okay, file.name, comma, and then the
pattern,
these.
the pattern of the replacement, and then the string. Yeah, that feels right. No, you're gonna want file.name, comma, parent folder, comma, empty string. But I don't think that's correct either. There you go. And I hit play. Yeah, it just deleted everything. And that makes no sense. Okay, so I'm going to do the next thing that you do a lot as a Python developer, and that's look up the docs. Okay, regular expressions, and we're going to do sub. People are like opening terminal. That's another way to do this. Where is subsequent? There we go. No, this is like, okay, pattern replace string. Sub R thing. Okay, so no, what we entered was correct. The let's do this the hard-coded way. I hate doing it the hard-coded way because if you call it anything else, this now breaks. Instead of parent folder, you're going to make a string called stream. So hit yep, and you're going to do the double quotes around that. And then add the dash.
After?
Yep. And then add an R in front of those double quotes. And that tells
this there?
Nope, at the beginning of or after the sub thing.
Here?
Nope. To the left.
Where?
To the left.
This one?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. And that tells it that that's a regular expression pattern.
Okay.
So now press play. Okay, that did it. I don't know why the thing didn't work like that, which is annoying, but it's fine. Okay, so now instead of print, we're going to return. Yeah, Kathy, you're doing fantastic. Instead of print new file name on line 20, yep. Mm-hmm. We're going to get rid of the parentheses. We're just going to return space new file name. You can just get rid of that whole line, yeah.
Like that?
Get rid of the print.
And then, well, you didn't say get rid of the print.
Yep, return space new file name.
Wait, in the tab?
In the tab.
Okay.
Then type the word return in front of it. And then a space. Yep. And that's going to and that's going to pass whatever the new file name is into the path. So now in main, what we want to do is we want to do file.rename target, and this thing here, we're going to wrap that in strip folder name.
Those are all words.
Okay, so target equals strip folder name. You're going to keep all that text
before the
there.
F? Okay.
Nope, keep all that in there.
On this side of the parenthesis?
On the left side.
Yep.
Right after the equal sign.
Wait.
No, target equals, yep, right there.
Right there?
Yep.
That's where I was before, and you said it was wrong.
Sorry. Strip underscore folder name. Press enter. There you go. And then open the parentheses. And then we're going to get rid of, we're just going to do file.name.
What?
So get rid of all of, sorry, I told you to keep it all. My fault.
Yeah.
Get rid of it all.
All of this?
All of it.
Including file.name?
Well, no, backspace right there. From there to there. Yep. Okay. And then get rid of those two right there. And then you're going to need to add another parentheses on the end. Perfect. Now change strip folder name at the bottom on line 31. Nope. Line 31. Just remove that entire line. The full line? The full line. Just get rid of it.
Okay.
And then do tab, main, open, and close parentheses.
Main. Like that.
Now hit play. It didn't work. Oh, string has no object. Oh, because we got to give it a path. That's lame. Okay, so instead of file.name, make it just file on line 27. File.rename target strip folder name file. So just get rid of the dot name part.
What?
Okay. Now hit play. There we go. What? Okay, there it goes. Okay, so what we did was we renamed it and then we unrenamed it. Okay. We've got 1 minute, so I don't think we have time to rename it back. But you have Adobe Bridge, so.
Yeah. Well, no, I'll just delete it and it'll be fine.
Yeah. So congratulations, you basically wrote
I'm a
script.
coder.
You are, absolutely. No, that was actually really good. But to wrap this up before we move into me flailing a lot, you created a script that runs through all the files. Wait, why did it rename? Why did your file change?
What?
Your file changed.
Uh-huh.
I don't understand why it changed. How did it
I
change?
thought that's what it was supposed to do.
No, the file name changed, but the actual like script
This in
changed.
here, like, yeah,
Yeah,
I
why
thought
did
that's what it was supposed to do. Like,
no? Why
now
did
that
it
it's done.
change? Undo. I I don't know. I don't know what that did, Kathy.
I don't know either.
Command Z. Okay. I was like, wait, what? What just happened? Okay. So you created a Python file with two functions. One that looks for the name of the folder and removes it. You could run this as many times as you want, and it will not change these files anymore because the folder name is not a part of them. But what you could do in theory, if you were going to keep playing with this, which there's no expectation that you would,
Oh, yeah, no, I'm not gonna.
you would like basically copy that strip folder name logic. You just like copy it, create a new function, and then you would then like add different things. So you could add the like, I'm looking for 4 digits, that 0928, and then just like say, anytime there's 4 digits, 4 numbers, replace it with 0927. And then if you hit play, set the function to call that. So it'll have file rename, strip folder name, and then you do file rename, whatever that new function is called. It would check it for the folder name, remove it, and then the next one would be changing that date from 0928 to 0927.
Yep, I definitely am gonna do that.
More than anything, the cool thing about programming is that there are lessons that you can learn from programming that aren't programming itself. Modularization is one of those things of like, I have a thing that does a thing. Like in your case, I have a Photoshop macro that does a thing. I can write that Photoshop macro in a way that I could use it in other Photoshop macros. And I also love the, like, as Justin mentioned, next step, spend 3 hours figuring out that one line. Like, that is so frustrating. The testing thing that I have spent the last 2 days on was purely because the tests were flaky, and all flaky means is that sometimes they work and sometimes they don't. And like, I had to figure out why they weren't working. And yeah, 2 days later, I figured it out and life is good again. But until then, life sucks. Okay. So you want me to share my screen now?
Yep, I am stop sharing.
Okay. So I am going to share. Cool. And then we are going to change this. Sorry, people on stream that see my face multiple times.
Huh.
I would fix it, but Zoom right now refuses to leave. Hide. Go away. Go. Thank you. Like, I have a button that I need to press. There's the button. Okay. So I actually don't have. Oh. Oops. Hold on. It wants me to like log in. I just want to bring up, I'm using Affinity, and I'm really mad that Affinity decided that, like, hey, you know how we said we're never going to have we're never going to have a, what you call it? We're never going to nickel and dime you with subscriptions.
Yeah. The only person I trust with that is the Costco hot dogs. Will never be over $1.50 or whatever it is.
Yeah. Like, that's just so annoying that they did that. They went back on their words. 180-day free trial. Sweet. Okay, thank you. Yep, accept the terms. So, Kathy, you use Photoshop. Is there a reason why you use Photoshop over a different tool?
Because I've been using it since college, which was a very long time ago.
It's a good reason. Okay. So,
and I have access to a Creative Cloud full subscription for a very low price.
That's another good reason.
Yeah.
Okay, so we have some photos to edit. I'm going to, I've already downloaded them. They're NEF files, and I'm just going to drag them in here. It's going to load the 4 documents up, and we'll see what happens. I thought these raw files would be much larger than what they are.
Yeah.
I also figured that Affinity would not have a problem loading them all in at one time. That's what I get paid for assuming.
Yep.
Is Pixelmator the only holy photo editing software? Yes, I would say yes. And on my other computer, I have Pixelmator, but this computer, don't tell anybody, I don't have access to the App Store. So
Rat-row.
I probably could have just downloaded the RAW and then put in my Pixelmator. I think I have a license. I don't remember. I was just like, huh. Oh, wait, you can see us twice. Wait, why can't you see the thing? Oh.
Uh-oh.
No, that's fine.
I can see, but thank you for telling us.
That's the wrong file. There we go. Okay. So, by the way, also thank you to Tiny Soup for giving us permission to edit these photos. And I'm sorry in advance for anything that I'm going to do that messes this up. So what do I do,
Let's
Kathy?
start with this one. Yeah.
Okay.
So the very first thing I always like to do is set the like exposure and whatnot. So we're gonna lighten it up a bit.
Okay. Exposure.
Let's go into.
Oh wait.
Okay,
lightning.
actually, so right click on the layer.
Layer. Right click.
Yep. Nope, just kidding. We're gonna go as I learn how all of this works.
Layer adjustments.
Adjustments. Yep. Let's
Exposure.
do brightness and contrast. Actually.
Brightness and contrast.
Yep. We're gonna bring the brightness up. Boop.
That's very bright.
Yeah. And it's hard. Also, keep in mind that I'm seeing this through Zoom, so it's gonna be different than the end game, most likely.
Yeah. I don't know how bright.
So I would bring it down a little bit more because we're gonna actually play with the highlights and the shadows and tweak them a little bit. So we want it bright enough so that you can see. Yeah, I think that looks good.
Okay.
All right. Specific reason we're using designer over photo. Oh yeah, we're in Affinity Designer.
Did I download the wrong one? Well, good point.
I mean, I don't know what the...
I could have sworn I could have sworn that I downloaded
Affinity Photo.
Yep, but I did not.
Oops.
I hit photo. Oh yeah, photo is purple. Do I get a free trial of that too?
Let's find out together.
The 800 megabyte download. Goodness.
I'm sure that's probably why it fought so hard to
I was just like, I don't understand what's happening. And I was also looking, I was like, they've changed a lot in the few years that I've used these. Okay, hold on. Stand by. Oh yeah.
Standing by.
That probably is why it took forever and a day to upload 4 raw photos. It was like, what? It immediately was like, I don't understand what's going on. Verifying. Also, thank you for the 2 gigabyte down speeds. That I was able to do that with some level of quickness. Okay. Start trial. Continue. Accept the terms.
Accept it all.
Yep. Okay. That's just yep. Nope. Don't save those.
Don't save.
Nope. Don't save those. Nope. Okay. So Kathy, I did a thing and you didn't tell me to do the thing, but did I do a good job with the thing in that I was like, I'm afraid I'm gonna break it. So what? Oh, it doesn't like that I passed it in a folder. I have to pass in the files themselves. I was afraid I was gonna break it, and by being afraid that I was gonna break it, I just immediately like made a duplicate of the original
I
layer.
Yeah, so if I yes, if I was teaching somebody from the beginning, I would do that. However, I don't.
Okay.
Because the trick is I don't save it. So the raw files are like they're pulling so much data, so much information from the camera.
Yep.
But you can't do anything with those raw files, really. Like you
Gotcha.
can't upload them to like a photo sharing service type thing.
Yeah.
You can't print them with it. But uh, so when you save it, you'll save it as a JPEG or something else. But JPEGs are fine. And so it won't affect the actual raw file until you hit save. Like, and then it still won't affect the raw file. Like it protects it itself. But feel free to duplicate and hide and lock and all that good jazz.
Okay.
Okay.
So,
All right. So excellent. We're now, yeah, let's go to.
Oh, I just did the auto thing. Let me
Oh,
I did not know what that button was going to do. My bad.
Me neither. It's all good.
These are all auto buttons. We won't push those.
Nope. This is extra fun because I have no idea what.
Adjustments.
Yeah, adjustments.
Brightness and contrast. The same thing. Yep. And then we did about there. There, we've caught up. Oh, wait, that put it on its own layer. That's interesting.
Yeah. Okay. That's what it does because it doesn't affect the final thing. So that's another reason why you don't necessarily need to duplicate it.
Okay.
Because it's already like separated out.
Okay.
Okay. So now let's do another adjustment.
Adjustments.
Down at the bottom, the little circle with the thing. Yep. And then choose shadows and highlights.
There we go.
Okay. And now you want to pull the highlights down so they're not as bright.
So not as highlighted highlights?
Yeah. Yep. And then I usually will bring the shadows up just so that it gets a little bit equal throughout.
Okay.
To kind of even out the light. So this is in the studio with 2 soft boxes on either side to try and get some good fill light. But I always, especially with dancers, I always try and shoot a little underexposed so that I can keep the shutter speed faster. Even though with strobes, it doesn't, that's not how it works, but that's fine. So none of that means anything to you, which is totally fine. So now that we've brought down the highlights a little bit, you can go back into the brightness and contrast and bring the brightness up just a little bit more.
Okay, so
I think if you double click it.
I double clicked it, nothing happened.
Okay. Is there an edit? What happens if you right click it? Okay, never mind. Yeah, you can just do another one. Which is fine.
Oh, there we go. There we go. I did it. If we do that, then
yeah. Okay, there we go. Yes, that opens it up. So perfect. So let's bring the brightness up a little bit more. Down a little bit. Not quite that much. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's good.
Okay.
And then you can just delete that one. Perfect. All right. Excellent. So obviously it's hard to tell on the screen. It looks a little bit blown out, but not a whole lot. But I would bring down, and maybe bring down the highlights a little bit more. The highlights. just because it's a little hot on the face and the arm.
The only thing I'm
Yeah,
noticing change is at the
is the
top,
background.
oh, and the shirt on
Yeah,
the second human.
yeah, because those are the extra hot spots. That's okay. I think we're I think we're good.
Okay.
Okay, so I think we're good there. So now this is not obviously the final structure. It's crooked to start with. So let's go into crop. We're gonna
Okay.
straighten the picture out.
Oh, crop. That's this one.
Yep. And then you should be able to hypothetically. Oh, in the top, do you see how it says straighten?
Yep.
Okay. I think that might have been an automatic. So never mind.
I
Let's
don't notice. I don't know that it did a thing.
no, I don't think it did. No. Okay, so if you take your mouse to the top right corner
Mm.
of the see if it turns a little. Okay. Nope. There. Oh, yeah, whatever that was. There we go. Yes, perfect. It just doesn't give a thing. So you want to use it so that the top is parallel. Yes, perfect. Yay, you did it.
Okay. Do I need to
So I would
enter to close the crop?
not yet because
Okay.
we're going to cut it. We're going to crop it a little closer. So in order to make it easier to clone out the background with the closet door and the boxes and the person, um,
Okay.
we're going to try and keep the same um, ratio. So I think if you hit shift while you drag the edges in,
Hmm.
it should keep the same ratio. So you're going to hit one of the corner points and bring it down until it's kind of at the top of the sheet. Yeah. Okay, so go up, up, right there. Okay, and now do the, let's slide it to the left. Yep, so Nox is centered. Perfect. Sweet. That should be good. Okay,
Okay.
now hit enter. Excellent. So this is going to make it a little bit easier to expand the backdrop. Just a little bit.
Okay.
I would. Okay, so now we need to find the clone tool or stamp, or let's see what
That's a
tools they
stamp.
have. Yep. What happens if you hold, like, click, like, hold the click over the stamp? Do other tools come up?
Mm. No.
Nope. That's okay. Let's see.
Dodge
Oh,
and burn. Background erase. That's blur and sharpen, I'm guessing.
yep. Because so
What's the tool that we're looking for?
let me find out. I need to see what it's named. I can close terminal and Xcode and all that crap. Right?
Yes. A fade clone brush tool.
I want to. We're going to.
No, there's no arrow down to the thing,
It
Rosie.
is. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see.
No. There's the path
Oh.
tool, path and node.
Okay.
The
We
healing
want to. I want to.
patch, blemish tools.
Yes. 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 Let's do the healing brush tool.
Okay.
All right. Let me see. Does it have. I'm learning so much because it doesn't align. Just stay with. What happens? Can you click over on the thing?
What am I trying to healing brush?
Like we're gonna try and like disappear the second kid.
Oh, like
So
you
we
gotta
must.
set a
Okay.
source. So
All right. So what we're gonna do. So this is kind of like stamp, I guess maybe. Okay. The good part about Photoshop is that this is the one good use of AI is being able to pull that stuff. But that's okay. Let's do. So you're gonna do a source along the bottom of the white line.
Okay, let me undo the random. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no!
Command Z. Command Z. Command Z.
Command Z isn't working.
Oh no! Oh no! What have you done? What have you done?
What have I done?
Go down to history in the bottom right. And then scroll up to where raster crop should take you back to the beginning. Click on it. Is it not clicking?
Did the app like just
die?
give up?
That's what it seems like.
Oh.
That's I don't like that process, but okay.
It doesn't work with what?
That is so weird.
Yeah, you can't. You have to scrub.
You have to do the slidey. Wow. Oh, that's a choice that they made. That's fine.
Okay,
it's fine.
So where am I?
Okay.
Where am I?
So let's do the stamp tool actually, because I know how that will work.
Okay, stamp.
Allegedly. So you're gonna pull where you want it to pull from to kind of copy.
Okay.
Let's have the thing at the bottom of the white on the edge of where Nox's shadow is. So on the other side. So a little bit left. Nope, your other left. Right there.
Okay.
Because we're going to pull this line. And now you're going to go to the edge of where the leg is of the other dancer and line it up. So you're going to start painting and see if the bottom of the white loads up.
I'm in shadows and highlights again. Darn it.
Oh, that would be why it's not working. Maybe. Okay. Cool. Command Z.
Oh.
Yeah, we're not taking out the shadow. We're taking out the other leg.
No. I broke it again. Oh no.
Command Z isn't working there.
No.
Weird.
I think it can't be. You can't be in the brush and use Command Z is the problem.
That's
I think.
Weird.
So you're saying
That's
there
weird.
or the other side?
So
there.
Nope. So okay, this dancer over here on the left is what we're gonna erase. So we're going to expand the backdrop.
Okay.
From the right to the left to get rid of her.
Okay.
So put the zone, that little like source down just a little bit right along the edge so you can have a straight line. Okay. And now on the left hand side by the now start painting in there and see if we can erase
it do
her.
like a straight line if I hold shift?
I don't know.
The answer is yes.
Okay, that's good. I don't know where it pulled
the leg from.
Yeah, that's weird, but that's okay. Did it stretch it?
I don't. Let's try that again.
Okay, let's try and redo the source.
Okay. Oh, you said stamp tool.
Yeah.
We're gonna go control click.
It's the
here.
Yeah. Yep.
Then we're gonna go here. Oh, okay. That seems to be right.
Yeah. Okay. So here's the thing: is you can't go all that way because it's not.
Well.
You're gonna pull the other stuff, like the other leg. So you want to go just to. Let's go back a little bit. So put it where it is. Again, and you're gonna line up.
Okay, line up.
Yep, and then you're going to go just until you can, the like stamp source part is right before the leg. You're in shadows and highlights again. I don't know how.
Well, I keep going into shadows and highlights.
I don't know.
Oh, if you press shift, it immediately, okay. Like there?
A little more. Right there. So do you see how it kind of pulled? Okay, I'm gonna say don't pull. Let's go back. So Command Z and don't hold the shift because this is less of a precise thing and you're more painting it.
Okay. So here, stamp. We're
Yep.
gonna control click here. And you said just don't hold shift. We're just gonna do that.
Yep. Yep. Okay. And now you're going to paint up and down from the start of it to basically expand that background part. So just start painting. Just
Okay.
click.
Is there
And
like
the
a
source
brush size or something? Oh,
probably. I use brackets
yeah.
in Photoshop. Oh, but it's at the end of it. Why is that? What? Okay. So do you notice? Do you see how the edge has the
Yeah.
dots again? Because it's pulling from. Yep, you want it lighter. Perfect. Absolute perfection. You're nailing it. Absolute. Yep. No
Great.
notes.
Great.
Yep.
We're just gonna.
Yeah. Okay. So let's redo the source right to the edge of the second hand.
Wait, which?
Because we're
This
gonna
one?
delete that hand. Yeah. So your other right
Oh.
of that. Yeah. And go over more. Yeah. Well.
Oh.
Okay. So every time you click means it will re-pick up the source. So if you click, oh, yep. I'm so glad you're listening and paying attention. This is going great.
Sorry. Go ahead. Hold on. Let me.
So if you put the source to the right of the hand,
Okay.
where
Source
it's white,
right of the hand.
yep, and then a little bit more right, so in between the two hands.
Okay.
When you start, so click it once, and now move and click again. Do you see how the source moved?
Mm-hmm.
But because you unclicked it, the hand that was there,
It'll keep
yep,
like that.
yes. And here I thought this was going to be too easy. This wasn't going to be. This was going to be perfectly
Do
fine.
they have their own AI tool? No, it's assistant. Okay, I don't know what that is. Okay.
All right, so let's try the patch tool.
Sure. Patch.
So what this is going to do, let's circle those dark little clouds above where the hand was.
Here?
Yep. You should be able to just like, oh, that's so weird. Okay.
There?
And then drag and what is it doing?
I don't, okay, well. Oh, I think I know what it did. Okay, so what if we do that? Oh, no. I mean, that did a thing.
Yep. There we go.
Do I have to press enter?
Nope. It shouldn't. Well, maybe.
It keeps undoing it.
Okay, so yeah, try.
Okay,
This
how
is
do I?
because it's set current raster selection is the thing that it's saying, but I don't know how to. What happens if you right click in that?
Apparently you have to
Oh,
like.
okay. So that's okay. That's telling where you're pulling it, maybe. This is hard because I don't know.
Oh, I think I did a thing.
Okay.
And then
And it stayed.
I can change the source, and then well.
Oh my gosh.
It's kind of working.
This is something. This is definitely something.
I'm just finding new ways to use this tool. Your whole workflow is going to be flipped upside down. Oh, look at that.
Yep.
Beautiful. You just got to keep clicking.
Okay. I mean that's kind of the just like with um
Programming.
developing.
Yeah.
You just click just keep clicking.
Just
Keep trying things.
this is this is so bad, but also
It's so good. What are you talking about? It's
the
perfect. No
human is
notes.
almost gone.
Almost gone.
Very blurred. Can we just blurt them out?
Yep.
Like a blend
Perfect.
tool and like
Let's yeah, you know what? We can also just crop it differently. Let's do a vertical crop instead.
so crop.
And then
Ooh,
so if you do original ratio and then you should if you hit the rotate. Yep. And then zoom out and so you can bring it down to fit.
so zooming out.
No,
No.
yeah, there you go.
Yep. Okay. And then no. Why is it moving? It's so weird.
I don't know.
I don't know why.
This is so weird.
It like moves.
Your computer is possessed.
It like why is it?
Okay, quick.
There.
Quick, hit it. Yay! Amazing. Oh my gosh.
This is
All right.
This is something.
This is going great. Yep. Yep. It's perfect. It's no notes. We're just gonna fix it all. Okay, so let's go back to stamping.
Okay. Can I just stamp the floor?
Yep. Okay, so here's how I
Oh no.
will judge it. So there's the line.
Ah, okay. Sorry.
So do you see the line on the floor that's kind of diagonal on the bottom right hand side? Your other right. There you go. There's a little bit of white there at the bottom. So I would like put the control bit right above. Okay. So the white like bar on the left hand side is that bottom, like how it gets bigger on the left.
Yes.
Okay. So if you put the source right above where that will be horizontally, but right lined up with that. So kind of right where the source is right now.
Okay.
Okay. And then
That's just it's just showing me the size.
Okay. Okay. Because that's weird. Yeah, you're doing great, Jay. You're doing great.
Am I?
So
am I, Kathy?
Yes. Yes, you are. We're getting there. We're getting there. So go ahead and make it a little smaller. Yep. And then you're gonna move it down so that it lines up with the bottom of the line, if that makes sense. It's
So
to fill in the white space right along the yes. Why did it rotate?
I don't know.
Okay, let's make a smaller dot. Oh, you
sorry.
went back too far. It's okay.
Yeah, because
it's stupid.
Yeah, I was like, because of whatever that is.
Yeah.
I mean, can I select it? No.
No, because why would you need to select it? That's so ridiculous.
I'm sure there's like some setting. It's like allow clicking.
Yeah, I don't care enough.
Yeah.
I don't care enough to try and figure that out.
Okay, so we're zooming in.
Okay, so let's, yep.
Enhance.
And we're going to do, let's do a smaller, because why is it circle?
I don't know why it keeps rotating.
I don't know what is going on there.
Why is it rotating, Kathy?
I don't know. Let's do smaller. Like, yeah. Okay, let's try that. And then if you go down, why is it rotating? Okay, let's try.
I'm just like if I just zoom over enough this way.
You know what? Perfect. Excellent. Excellent. We like this is fine. It's fine.
Look at the OP bar next to global source. Current layer. Current layer
No.
and beneath.
Rotation. It says
Why
350.
does it say 350?
Why does it say that? Why is that the default? Why would it do that? Why would it do that? What?
I was not
What
expecting.
the heck?
I wasn't expecting Kathy to be angry. I feel
I'm
like.
so angry.
Why is it? It's still off.
Wow.
Why is the line?
Okay, no, it's not off though. Cuz here's the thing is that so like the rotation is perfect
Why is the scale at 95%?
at 95. Do it at 100.
It
Why
won't let
would
me.
it do that?
Oh,
What
what just happened?
what is happening? Why
There.
is it Okay. Okay.
Do I need to
That's
wet
so
the
weird.
edges? Are the edges?
No, it's fine.
I mean, that's kind
You know
of
what? That's
right.
really close. That's really close. Okay, so now instead of changing the sort like the clone source, yep, you're just going to do that. Go all the way across.
And then like blur it. Oh, whoops.
What do you mean blur it?
To
Oh, just draw.
no, I'm trying to get this.
Yeah.
Okay, that's okay. Again, we'll just.
Yep. And now you
Grab
can just
there and-
pick a new source. Yep. Perfect.
No, what I was
Oh.
saying is because it looks like someone had an accident with a like.
Right, because of the shadows.
Yeah. But
Yeah,
can't you-
that's why you normally will line up that. But yeah, you can do the patch tool and go in and fix it.
That's a human arm. There we. Oh. What? No. Go and right there. And, my goodness.
You're doing great.
Ha.
Yay! Good enough.
One down. 30. It only took 37 minutes.
I know. Let's fix the top now.
Okay. Do we do the same thing? Do we just
Yeah.
go grab oh, no, I need the stamp. Grab and then
So with this, you want to do that clicking thing that I told you. So you're gonna run along the line, and you're just basically gonna build the layers. So I would normally go horizontally in a line.
nope. Get rid of the
Like a smaller. You're doing great. You're doing so good.
I'm gonna pass out. Oh, I'm gonna pass out, Kathy. It's so good. Okay.
All right. Let's go back.
Oh, I had a minor brain like infarction happen. Can I just do this and then like
Yep. Yep.
grab the most of white space
Yep.
and avoid clothing at all cost.
Yep.
Oh. Nope. Okay, there.
Perfect.
So then now you grab the patch thing. We're gonna grab that, and we're gonna click it, and we're gonna shift up. Oh, nope. Well,
Nope.
yes.
Other way.
I was gonna say yes for now, just to get that line, and then here, grab that,
Yeah.
and then like that,
Perfect.
and then these over here, all of that. We're going to just shift up. Oh, nope.
Yep, it's a cloud. We're just going with it's a cloudy day in the studio.
Thank you. Oh, no, there's a foot in there again. Maybe we undo that patch there. And then here, grab all of that. Grab, shift up, and align there. And then oh, ignore the foot.
Ignore the foot. Title.
And see, this is where my lack of skills would be like blur, and I'm just gonna grab these areas and blur them a little. So from far out, no one knows that they're. Oh, no, that's not working anymore. Well, healing brush. There we go.
Yeah.
I don't think it's doing anything.
I don't know.
The hardness is at like 1,000%. So like.
Yeah. Well, so hardness is the circle, the edge of the circle.
Oh dear.
So if you have a 0% hardness, it's really soft and like blurry, which is good for like painting like skin and the stuff. Hardness 100% hardness is for like stronger lines.
Is there ever a world where I can just go like brightness and just bring the brightness back down, or not the brightness, the shadows and the highlights, and just go like a little bit? Oh okay, maybe
yeah,
not.
so if you bring the highlights up, it'll actually make it not like that. Like find a good sweet spot. There you go. So just like with coding, sometimes it's all about like.
Wait, what just happened?
You deleted the wrong one.
Oops. There we go.
Oh,
Too bright.
probably a little bit, but that's okay.
Okay, something is definitely happening in something in this app, because like keystrokes in general, like the
just aren't working.
Yeah. So I think I don't think it's them. I think it's something keyboard something.
Yeah. I'm sure it's a stupid default that they figured out.
Lock keyboard to prevent bad things from happening.
I'm sure. But that's okay.
We did one.
Ta-da! Excellent. That only took 45 minutes.
No wonder you get upset.
Yeah.
Okay, see this one's great because this one it's a small crop.
Yep.
And
we're gonna straighten it out a little bit and crop it a little bit.
Yep. Okay. So we're just gonna like do that.
Yep.
We're gonna keep the original ratio, and we're not gonna do the thing that moves. I don't know.
Yep.
Maybe we are gonna do the thing that moves. I don't understand why the moving thing happens.
I don't know either, but you know what? It works. You can even do tighter, and then it'll be less.
Oh, okay.
To edit in the back. Oh, whoa! This is going great.
Why did it not
It's
rotate?
Unconstrained.
Oh no. Original ratio.
There we go.
Zoom in. There we go. How do I
It's so weird.
Yeah, the crop thing is like terrifying. Okay, there we go. Crop, and then
boom.
We got to do the brightness. Let's just go there. That looks about right.
Perfect.
And then nope, that's the same one. We don't want that one again. We
Nope.
want the
Shadows and
shadows.
highlights.
And then we're gonna bring the shadows. Nope. We're just not gonna touch that for now. The highlights gonna bring it's about right there.
Yep. Sure.
Okay.
If we wanted to get real fancy and go into the curves and levels, but we're not gonna do that.
Oh yeah, no. I mean, yeah.
Ooh, perfect. Nailed it. Absolute perfection.
Yep. Okay. Do we care about the weird artifacting on the material there?
You don't. But what you could do is, yeah, let's try the healing brush.
Doesn't seem to be doing anything.
Yeah, I would go in and like I would do the
It, like, really
stamp
isn't doing
tool
anything.
or patch tool, but probably stamp.
Okay. And we're gonna make this. What size? Oh, the width on that is humongous. I don't think it's. Oh, because I'm in the wrong layer. That's why. Okay, brush.
That would do it.
Oh, I nicked the knee there. Don't want to do that.
Ruh-roh. Stop trying to like do surgery on my child.
I mean,
Try to give them an extra
Do
hand.
they need both?
Yes. Yes, they need both knees.
Both knees? Why not a nephew? Why do they need both knees?
Oh, wow. Wow.
That's not good, Kathy. This isn't.
No. What do you do? So, yeah, you're pulling from a darker,
Okay.
thing.
Oh, no. There.
There we go.
Don't forget
Maybe
to
try
add
patch.
fingers. Oh, yeah, we could make it look like AI and just add a finger. Yeah, I feel like my best weapon so far has been the patch tool. Just like we grab that. We just absolutely not. Absolutely not. No. No.
Perfect. You did great.
Grab there. And then why does it keep undoing there?
Listen, I don't know because I don't understand
you gotta
the settings
click outside
at all.
the thing like that, and then I really can't tell a difference, Kathy. I mean, I kind of can.
That's okay.
But I don't have the eye for it.
Yeah.
That
That
okay.
was perfect.
You know what? We're just gonna.
Nope, it's perfect.
Yep.
The tools are great. They're
This
doing
sucks.
so good.
No wonder they had to start charging for a
Right?
subscription. This is bad.
It's gotten oh gosh.
It's stop.
I shouldn't be laughing.
Like, why? Why did it get brighter in the area that isn't selected, Kathy? I don't understand.
Listen, I don't know. I don't understand it.
I hate everything about this. Can I just like... What does the AI button do? I don't think it did. I mean, did it do anything? I don't think it did anything.
I don't know. It's so hard to tell.
I don't think it did anything.
We're going to say it didn't do
It didn't do anything.
No.
Which is great. That just tells me that I did good.
Yep.
I mean...
Good job.
Good enough. Wonderful 2 of 2. This one.
Yep.
This one's great. What? Why are there smudges there? Did I do those smudges?
No, those were mine. That was the lens had dots on it.
Like grease stain on the backdrop.
Yep. Exactly.
Okay, so we're gonna crop. We're gonna. Do we need to straighten it at all? Let's just do that. Huh. And
Yep.
then we're
Definitely
gonna.
straight.
Is it? Nope.
No.
This, I just looked at like the arm. It was like
No.
that arm
No,
is
the
pointing
bottom.
up now.
You gotta use the bottom of the.
Oh no! I just completely removed it.
Oh no, that's okay. Do the third one instead.
Okay.
We'll do this one.
Straight? Yes.
Nope.
No.
Look at the bottom of the backdrop.
Oh. Whoa. Whoa. Okay. Huh? Right there.
Yep.
Straightish.
That's better. Yes.
Okay. And then. Oh, it's unconstrained. No. Original ratio. Okay. I gotta straighten this again. I love how Kathy, you followed instructions to the like perfectly, and then I was just like, nope, just
Yep.
ah.
You're just gonna do whatever you want.
It's not. It's not that. It's purely like just trying to get the thing to like not do whatever the heck it wants.
Yeah, that I don't know.
Like all I wanted to do is like straighten there, boom, straight.
Yep, that's good. That's
and
good.
then, like zoom in here, scroll back down.
Yeah,
There
you go.
Centered. Oh, how do we center without like? Can we like do that?
Yep, nice tight crop. That works.
Okay, and then zoom in, and oh, those stains are atrocious, Kathy.
Yep, I know. I know. It's real bad.
How do you fix that? Just like clean your lens? Is that it?
Yeah.
Okay, brightness.
Pelix, I normally use Lightroom for these like brightness, contrast, etc. And then run it through Photoshop in a big group. But for these particular like individual portraits, I do the Lightroom stuff and then I bring it into Photoshop to do any smudges, edits, straightening the floor, that sort of thing.
It just wouldn't let me touch the curves at all. It's like
Yeah.
You're not ready for that. Oh, that's exposure. We didn't want that. We want shadows and highlights. There we go.
Yeah.
Shadows. Nope. Brighten the shadows.
Yes, I do use Adobe things. I've been using them for 20 some odd years, since Photoshop 7. So,
what was the first Photoshop that you bootlegged? I mean, purchased legally.
definitely purchased legally Photoshop 7.
Thank you to the person that donated $5,000.
That's amazing.
I'm gonna say that it was us.
It was absolutely
They
us.
were watching
Thank
our
you.
stream, and they were like, you know what? I want to do a good thing and donate $5,000. So
Yep.
Thank you.
9-ball. Thank you out there.
Okay, so we did the thing. Okay, I'm gonna like magic brush the. Oh wait, that's a heart. What? I'm so confused. What? Why does it say heart?
What is the heart tool?
I don't know.
I don't
It
understand.
says healing brush, but then it says heart tool. I don't know. Okay, it's drunk.
Yep.
It didn't do anything. It's doing nothing. That's a waste.
I don't
know
understand
what
that
brush
tool.
does.
I do not get it. Try the clone tool instead, or a patch.
Oh wait. What? Okay.
I don't
it
understand. I don't
I just want to
understand the
grab
tool.
that. Thank you. And then
Yep.
click outside of this, and then like move it. Why is it not doing? Thank you. It's not moving. It's refusing to move. Okay.
Oh, you're on the shadows and highlights layer. That's why. Thank you, Justin. Yep.
There. Yep. Okay.
It does the weirdest like layer selection too
Okay.
as their like default. I don't understand. I don't understand why it does what it does.
Did I get rid of them all? Like right there.
Yes, Justin, you have my job. You
Okay.
can turn all of my photos
do
into
it?
cubes. Yes, you did it!
Yes.
Hooray! You have edited photos. Congratulations!
I never want to do that again.
I know. So I did this setup in this location. I did about 80 photos for the final thing of these individual edits, straightening, cropping,
Yeah.
cloning, etc., to make sure that my dancers had solo photos. So
Hard pass.
whew.
In the world of programming, again, with the whole macro thing, could you just like program all of these steps and that way you don't have to do them? Like because my thought is that like, at least for your human, the shadows and the highlights and the exposure are roughly about the same. So if it got you like 90% of the way there, if you're just like, I push one button, it sets all that stuff for me so I don't have to touch it.
So that's how I do it in Lightroom when I'm batch editing. Is I will fix it in one and then just sync the settings and it just processes it all.
You know what this makes me really excited that I have a license for?
What?
Retro batch.
Retro batch.
Because retro batch is amazing.
Yeah.
You can do color controls and all that. You can scale it and do the things, and you just
Nice.
drop all the files in, and it just goes blip and does it. And
Nice.
then I would use Canva because I'm lazy. Like I did these because I was lazy for a video that I have to do.
Oh no, I use Canva all the time.
Yep, because I was like, I need to just make a little thing doing a thing. That's all I needed.
Little something, something.
Little something to go right in front of a video. And
Yeah.
yep.
Nailed
Never
it.
want to do this again.
Nope. You're welcome.
Like, I will happily pay a photo editor.
Yep.
Well, friends, that I think concludes.
That was.
the.
I think we've decided that we are
gonna-
not going to do each
We're gonna
other's jobs.
Keep our day jobs. I
Yep.
was gonna say, Kathy, who do you think learned more?
I learned that affinity is real special
Sucks.
with many things. I'm not going to say it sucks because it still does its stuff, but like its defaults are real strange. The choices that it makes are interesting. And yeah.
I think
It's hard.
I think at the end of the day, both of the things that we do could be learned.
Yes.
Justin's like, with your Python skills, can you
Just
write
make
me
a new
photos?
one.
No, that's
No. Or not.
yeah, we didn't cover like the headaches of things that you have to think about when you get into the realm of editing stuff. Not editing stuff, but like we programmed to solve a problem. We didn't program to like write code. Like programming to write code is much more annoying, even at like the basic levels for like these little things. And they're so like, all of these are just people who are like, I did a thing, can you check it? And I'm like, no, I can't.
But
I can't be
why
bothered.
why do you need someone else to check it? Because can't you just hit play and it'll do the thing?
No, because some people
Oh.
aren't using VS Code. Some people are doing other things. And like, I had to write. I can't even remember where I wrote the code anymore, Kathy. I wrote all this code in here to do a thing. I had to like call a bunch of stuff and then like set a bunch of values and then take code that they wrote and make it look slightly different and then
gosh.
plug it into things. And then I was like, oh wait, I also need to make it like load up files for me. So then I had to copy some similar things and then do the thing that I showed you where you like go through a thing and you just iterate through it a bunch of times.
Uh-huh.
And then I wrote the things that you iterate through here, like iPhone 15, iPhone 15 landscape, plus and plus landscape. And then I set up this goofy action thing that you have to do. Oh, these are failing. Why are they failing? I don't know, but they're failing and I don't like that.
That sounds so stressful.
Yep.
I'd much rather work with photos.
And then all because someone wanted to write CSS. And I needed to be able to verify that the CSS that they wrote didn't break the website. So now it runs this thing that downloads this, and then it creates all of these
Oh my gosh.
screenshots. That's what that was for, Kathy. All of that code just so that it would go to the website that's built. And then it generates screenshots of every page so that I can make sure that the CSS that they created doesn't break anything from like different perspectives. So like mobile's still doing mobile things. I don't know why it keeps cropping the images, but that's like a whole like issue now that I got to file. And it's October. October is in 2 days. October is like developer hell because you have a bunch of people who want to do drive-by like contributions to your project, and they're going to be like, hey, you missed a period, or you missed a comma, or you're not using the Oxford comma, so I rewrote all of your documentation to just use the Oxford comma. Please give me a shirt. And
Oh my gosh.
like,
Well, why?
because people
Yeah.
are the worst. Not you, Wesley. You're not.
We
Wesley.
love our listeners.
Yeah, not you, Wayne. You're good. Wayne came in to say, drive by Hacktoberfest. Yep, it's a thing. It's a thing that happens a lot, and when it happens, like I'm usually all on board. I'm all like, yo, bring me the people. I want you to come. Let's be friendly. Let's make great experiences. October is that scaled up, and I can't be bothered. I don't like it.
Gosh, that sounds awful.
Yeah.
Absolutely terrible.
Imagine having to edit photos on a team of people like, hey, Kathy, what do you think about this highlight and exposure treatment that I did?
No,
like,
thank you.
I'm going to submit. Your line wasn't straight. So I straightened it just ever so much by about 3 pixels. And then someone else comes in and goes, you know what? Actually, I think I like straightening it by 4 pixels instead of 3 pixels. So yeah, I'm going to do that instead.
Nope, I'm good. I'm going to pass. I'm going to say no, thank you.
All right, friends. Well, thank you once again. And also thank you to everyone that has donated to this. My screen is freaking out. Yes. I'm going
Go to stjude.org/relay. Still a few days in September.
Donate now.
Donate. We're so flipping close.
Relay.fm.
$968,603.60.
That's what we want. We are so close to 1 million. We just need one person
What the
to
heck?
donate $22,000.
That's all.
Get there.
21,400. That's all.
$21,371.
No, 97.
I don't know how math works. 97.
No. Oh.
What?
Oh, the app hasn't updated. Hold on. Let me click through the app. There we go. My app didn't. It was still at 603, not 628. But look at that. We're so flipping close.
So close.
Amazing.
So close.
Amazing. Thank you, everyone. Incredible. Thank you for joining us.
Bye.
Bye. Not next.